everyone, Shoshana reporting for bwaySHO.com. It's all about royalty as we have afternoon tea and a royal performance with the cast and creative team of JEANNA, a true musical story.
Sometimes though it's best to be underestimated.
Embody this great person who is still on this planet and still fantastic. And I need to honor this story and her life, and there's it's daunting. It pulls one up short, does it not?
Diving into the intricacies of the whole story has been one revelation after another.
They're real people, but they didn't sing. They sang Happy Birthday and God Save the Queen, or God Save Me if the Queen sang it.
It starts from the moment that Prince Charles and Diana meet to the moment that the Queen allows them to get a divorce. Spoiler alert.
We wanted to very much focus it on a story of a young woman who was 19 when she suddenly became the most famous person in the world, entered into this marriage which she thought was real, which truly wasn't, and then she figured out how to find her own voice, how to give back and really find her own strength, and left the marriage on her own terms. So she's almost the origin story of Meghan Markle. I mean, the way Meghan left the royalty is she was the first person to do that.
I found a really wonderful excerpt in a biography that talked about Charles dancing. And he's described as an enthusiastic dancer, which I think he and I have in common. Not necessarily good, but enthusiastic for sure. And then also there's a quote from Charles where he describes himself as, he says, "The rhythm is in me." So
Enough for Kelly to work with.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it was lovely to find that moment with Charles breakdancing at a party, just because it's like even the royals dance too. So I felt it was a little bit of permission to, not feel restrained when it comes to what the movement could be. I think it sort of unlocked something for me, made me feel a little bolder about going after it. And Diana was a dancer. She was a ballet dancer for a long time.
I think that people are going to be surprised at some of the lighter moments in this show. There is a good amount of cheekiness. We don't always take ourselves so seriously, so there is a good amount of levity in the show while also tackling a very serious subject matter.
She's a funny woman, and with this wonderful sense of humor that seems to have always had. I was looking at a newsreel of her when she was in her 20s, and she was a scamp. She was like running after people and doing bad bits, and you wouldn't think that of her now, but she, the weight of the job that she has is probably taken its toll. But underneath is this wonderful sense of humor and this humanity, and I love playing her. I just love playing her.
It's a privilege to get to tell her story.
She truly revolutionized how the royals speak to the British public.
I think people who come to see the show are going to learn a lot about these people, and they're going to have a whale of a good time.
She's such an iconic figure and such a brave woman. I'm glad I get to be a part of sharing that story.
I want to pay respect to a woman that has changed our culture and our history forever.
I'm excited for everybody to see Gina Duvall crush this role. I mean, you guys heard her sing tonight. Her voice is unbelievable. It's such a pleasure for me to listen to her sing every single night.